Oh my god!
Stop right there! Why would you do that? You hurt my head!
Okay, we killed her. I didn't know we were gonna kill her.
That's what we wanted to do. Let's get rid of it.
Damn, bitch.
My name is D Flowers. I still cry when I think about Olivia. I really don't want to answer your questions without a lawyer present. Please state your name.
Frank Flowers.
Okay, Frank. Has James ever been hostile towards Olivia?
He keeps to himself. I feel like he's always watching me, judging me. Liv has never mentioned anything about him being hostile.
What is your relationship with Olivia?
Sweet Olivia. I will find out who did this to her. She did not deserve this. I loved Liv. While I'm married to Dee, my heart has belonged to Liv since we were kids. We were high school sweethearts, you know. I always thought we would once be together forever. She then went away to college. Thankfully, she came back.
Were you having an affair with Olivia Long?
I love Liv, and I will love her forever.
Did you know she was pregnant?
They said she was carrying a son, a beautiful baby boy. I'd kill to find out who did this to her.
And last question. Do you know how to extract cyanide from soil?
I'm a landscaper, not a chemist. I have no idea where I'd even begin.
State your name.
James Herman.
Okay, James. How many cups of coffee does Olivia normally have in the morning?
Liv, she loved her more than coffee. Guaranteed 3 to 4 cups. She'd drink a whole pot of coffee if her doctor let her.
What time does Olivia normally wake up?
Around 7 a.m.
How is your relationship with Olivia?
The love of my life. We were picture perfect until we moved here, back to Olivia's hometown.
Did you know that Olivia was 4 months pregnant?
Precious Olivia. I didn't know how I missed this. And a son, for goodness sakes. I would have been the best father for this kid.
Do you have the ability to get NaCN at your place of employment?
I own Ace Hardware down the street. Best hardware store in town. We special order and sell just about everything and anything. Why? Do you have a rodent problem?
Now on to the science!
DNA is very important individual evidence. So in order for us to figure out whose DNA belongs to who, we need to run a DNA extraction technique. Today we're going to be using gel electrophoresis. First things first, we're going to extract the DNA from our crime scene, which we've already done, and we're going to make copies of the DNA through PCR. Third, we're going to use a restriction enzyme to make sure that the DNA can separate properly. Now it's time for the real gel electrophoresis. Here's what you need. You need a fancy micropipetter, the pipette tip, because you don't want anything to cross-contaminate, the actual DNA, and this box that has fluid in it and the gel rectangle, I guess. Okay, so first you need to take the micropipetter and set it to whatever setting you want it on for numbers. I'm gonna go with 18.5 today. Then you're gonna put the tip onto the pipetter, and you're gonna press once when you go into the DNA to pick it up, and then you're going to put it into the gel that's in the box, and try not to puncture the hole, and press once and press twice for air. And that's it, guys. It separates the strands in order of length. So the smallest strands have the capacity to move farther, so they go farthest out. Okay, so here is our overall view of the crime scene data and our two suspects. And so we use 2 different restriction enzymes. That's why there's 2 for each one. And this is the crime scene data. And you can see that with both restriction enzymes, that suspect 2 matches the data completely. So suspect 2 is who was at the crime scene.
All right, these are impact blood droplets. So that means that the victim was hit and then the blood went this way. And then this is a passive bloody handprint. And it means that the victim had blood on their hands and they did that.
For blood analysis, you need the following materials. The tray, this is A, B, and RH. The blood you're typing. 3 mixing sticks for the separate parts of the tray. And then the anti-serums that will agglutinate or not agglutinate the blood. First, you're gonna take the blood and drop 1 drop into each of the trays. Only one, you don't need a lot. And then you're going to take the anti-serums, so this is anti-A, and you're gonna just put 1 drop into each tray. I like doing it one by one, but you can do them all at the same time. This comes out. There we go. And then you just take it and you mix it with stick for 60 seconds until it either agglutinates or doesn't agglutinate. After stirring all the blood, this is what our results look like. As you can tell, all the blood has agglutinated. The A blood looks like pinkish and is like bubbly and it's very watery. The B blood, you can very see it's clear with like little red dots in it. And the RH blood became very chunky and like clumped together. And this means that they all agglutinated. So the blood would be AB positive. From this chart, we tested sample 1, which was the rake comb. We got AB positive, and Olivia Long is AB positive, which makes sense for the crime since she was killed using the rake, so her blood would be on the rake.